Thank you, sir. Okay, students, we'll start the session. So today we have examination at 5:30 p.m. So the topic is what we are going to discuss now. It will be there. So please focus more, take your notebook, note down, and learn well. Okay. So now I move on to the first point here. I hope my screen is visible to you. One of you please confirm. If you see the screen, please confirm. That is a black color. Okay, fine. Okay, first I'll start this process here. I'm quickly doing all this process. Please note on here. I have to log in with the password. Then it shows a screen. Okay, like SQL and all this. There. This is SQL prompt. Now we want to see the database. First, I have to use the database. Okay. So remember here, what you first you have to understand is you must know how to use a database. So for this, I have to use a command use. And already I create a database called SJRS. And if you want to create a database, create space database and the name of the folder. So you can do this one. So what is the meaning of database? Just like creating folder, nothing else. Okay. So here I'm going to use a folder called SJRS. So already created, so I'm going to use this one. Okay. So in the database, what are the file I already created? And if you want to see that one, to see to show the tables available in the database SJRS, I'm going to type show tables. Show tables. So it shows the list of table available in the particular database. Okay. So what is the name of the database? SJRS database. And if you want to see the database tables available in database, I just type the command show tables. I type the command show tables. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new table called SJRS underscore 12. This point we already discussed a lot many times, but anyhow is importance regarding examination point of view. I'm going to start this one. So in the table, I'm going to keep 4 different values. One is roll number, all this one. So create table. And one more thing, as a trail basis, I'm going to upload this video in one YouTube channel, and I'll give the link to you so that you practice, you recall everything and give a feedback whether it's useful or not, because then and there what it plan is. So now out of 10 students, only 5 students are participating. And out of 5, I think one DFT, maybe from a Davis person observing the class. So I'll share the link also to the class students. They can go through later also, because the screen is changing continuously. You have to cope up with the screen. So I created a table. I'm going to create a table called SJRS underscore 12. And in the table, what are things I'm going to keep? Okay. So in the table, I need roll number. Okay, so roll number is an integer, and moreover it is a primary key. So primary key, then comma, then I need the name. So maybe name, name is a character. Okay, so character of maybe 20 characters. Then I have the theory, and that is the integer, and I have practice. I can keep everything the same line, nothing wrong with this one. But if you keep in this also, nothing wrong. Okay, int. So I have 4 different attributes, 4 different columns, 4 different columns or attributes. So I'm keeping this one, and I press and semicolon is necessary at the end of the line, present. Now it is created, table created, SJRS underscore 12 created. And if you want to see the content, select star from SJRS underscore 12. And when you select this one, empty set, that means no data available in the table at this moment. So I want to insert the value. And before going to insert the value, what I'm going to do is I want to show the structure of table. To know the structure of the table, I will use the command DESC and name of the table. DESC stands for description. DESC stands for description. I want to see the description of SJRS 12, and it shows field, type, null, key, default, extra. These are the various area. But what are the field I created? Roll number I created, type is integer. I have created name, character type, theory, practical I created. Okay. Now in this one, I'm going to add some data. I'm going to add some data. Okay. So how to add data here? So I call as the insert into. So I'm going to insert it. Which I'm going to insert this one? I'm going to insert into table name. Insert into 12. So I just follow the normal convention. What is the convention is keyword must be given in capital letter into and table SJRS underscore 12. What I'm going to insert? I'm going to insert values. And what are the values I'm going to enter? Roll number, of course, maybe integer 101, and name must be a capital letter. So maybe I call as a Aldo, and theory marks maybe 44 and practical mark 22, and press enter. So now I enter one value. If you want to check the data, so whenever you enter this one, you have to check yourself whether the data entered correctly or not. So select star from the name of the table is SJRS underscore 12. So you can see the content here, roll number, name, theory, practical appear here. Now I'm going to add a few more data here. Maybe 3 rows or 4 rows. I want to add this one. Okay. So insert, the command is insert. If you want to enter all the columns, then you use the insert. If you want update, that means only 1 or 2 columns, we can do that one by using update. So insert into, where I'm going to insert into SJRS 12. What I'm going to insert? I'm going to insert values. And what value I'm going to insert? 102. I'm going to enter. And the name, maybe Naveen here. So I enter the Naveen. Then again, some name, mark 33. And oh, he's getting angry. Okay, relax, Naveen. I just enter a random number only. Okay. So enter that one. So that over. Now I'm going to add one more data here. So insert into SJRS values. So 103. And here we have Nitish. Then some number randomly, maybe 32, 24, and bracket semicolon here. So enter some value here. So I think 3 is enough at this moment, and those join later. So I'm sorry for that one. We'll add this one here. So now I'm going to run the program, run the statement to see everything here. Okay. So what statement I'm going to give this one? Select star from SJRS underscore 12, SJRS underscore 12. So it shows the data. Okay. So what I did now, I just create a table, and in the table, I enter all the values. Okay. Now, next is I want to add a column called total. To add a column in total, so I have to use a command called alter table. The command is alter. I'm going to alter. What I'm going to alter? I'm going to alter table. What I'm going to, which table I'm going to alter that one? Name of the table is SJRS underscore 12. Alter table SJRS 12. Now, what I'm going to do? So I'm going to add or modify. I'm going to add column. So add COLUM and column. and I call the column name is total. Okay, and what is data type? I'm going to use integer. Okay, alter table SJRS 12, add column total integer. So added column. Now, if you want to see the table at this moment, what is the command I have to add this one? Command, tell me. Select. One of you please tell me if you want to see the content of the table. Select star. I think you also come into the silent mode because I'm handling class for Dimapur students. They will not open their mouth. I hope you are listening the class. Sarvesh join now. Hiran might join. Zenith, Nandita. Okay, fine. So select star from, what is the name of the table? SJRS underscore 12. Okay, so it shows the table. It shows the table, 3 table. Okay, okay. So we found the total. Now what I'm going to find? I add the table called total, column called total. So now I'm going to add theory and practical and store the value in total. I'm going to find the theory and sum of the theory and practical and show the value in total. How to do this one? I'm going to update. I'm going to update. What I'm going to update, the file name is, table name is SJRS underscore 12. I'm going to update SJRS 12. And what I'm going to set. Okay, what I have to set total equal to theory plus practical. That's all. Update SJRS 12, set total equal to theory plus practical, plus enter. So here unknown column, that is I made a spelling mistake here. Oh, my spelling mistake. Update SJRS total equal to theory. Sometimes we have to be careful about this one. Theory plus practical. Okay. That's all. 3 rows affected. So now I want to see the output here. You can see this one. Select star from, what is the command? Select star from name of the table SJRS underscore 12. So now you see this one, 44 plus 2, 66, and 33 plus 25, 58, and 32 plus 24, 56 appear there. Is correct. Now in the table, I want display only the roll number alone. Now when I use select star, it print everything. Suppose I want display roll number and total marks. I don't want split up of theory and practical students. I don't want names to be displayed. I'm going to take a printout and display everything on the screen. So for this, what I'm is, so select roll number, comma, total from, what is the name of the table? From SJRS underscore 12. So in this case, you select only 2 columns and print that one. So like this also we can select any particular column we can take and print that one. Okay, that is advantage of SQL. And remember here in major program software, we don't access the SQL directly like this way. Okay, usually we'll use a Python program or some other program. From the program, we'll run that one. So that is the front end. We call this the back end. What we are learning now is back end tool of database MySQL. Okay. What is the full form SQL? One of you please tell me. So you'll not say, okay, fine. Structured query language. Structured query language. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, I want delete the table. What I should do? Delete the table. Now 2 things are ascending and descending order possible. I'll explain that part also. If you print everything, it print this one. Now I want display in ascending order. What is ascending order? Small number to big number is correct. So in this case, select star from SJRS. Here order by total. If you didn't give any attribute, it'll give in ascending order. So look at this one, look at the previous table and this table. In previous table, Aldo name was at the top because as for roll number, it appeared there. Now, when you make ascending order, small number at the first, second, third, it appears like that. Okay. Now move on to the next concept. So next is, suppose I want to delete this entire table. What I should do? If you want to delete the table, that means I don't want the data should be up here. I don't want this one. So I want to delete that one. So the process is very simple one. So delete. Just 1 minute, please wait, students. So I want, if you, okay, let me this is a class. Today's date is 22. Okay. Okay. If you want to delete the table, which command I should use this one? Delete. What I should delete? If you use the delete command, it delete the row. Okay. If you want the delete the entire table, please note on this one. To delete the entire table, what you have to use is drop table. Okay. What statement you have to use? Drop table. I use a capital letter here. Drop table. And what is the name of the table? SJRS _ 12. So when you use a drop table, we have to be very careful because sometimes unknowingly we drop the table, then we can retrieve the data. So sometimes we are very careful about deleting a table. Okay. So now I deleted table, and if you check the table value again, it will not show any data here. So select star from SJRS _ 12. You will not get any answer. That means what happened? Does not exist. It says table SJRS.SJRS 12 does not exist. Why SJRS.SJRS 12 is appearing? One of you, please. So you'll not say anything. God bless you. So here SJRS, the first SJRS refers to the database. Before enter into this one, I use a statement called use database SJRS. That means I open a folder called SJRS. In the folder, I create a file called SJRS _ 12. Like this, understand the concept here. Like folder file. So now I drop the file. I drop the table. That means the table is not available. Does not exist coming. Okay. Now how to find out what are the tables are available there? Show tables. Show tables. Now a lot of tables are like Aadhaar, employee, job, mobile, many things are there. So now I want to delete Aadhaar table. What I should do? Come on, one of you please tell me. I want to delete Aadhaar. What I should do? So the command is again here, drop table Aadhaar. So deleted. Now if you want to show the table, you can't see the table. So tables, Aadhaar gone. Okay. Now again, now the third table, mobile, I want to delete. What I should do? Again, I have to do this one, drop table name mobile, deleted. Okay. Now if you want to see that what a table remains in this one, like show tables, it shows 4. Now I'm going to do with this 4 alone here. And those join now, please listen here. I'm just recording this, so for all the class I'm recording only. Now as a trail basis, after this class, I'm going to upload this video in a channel in a private mode. Then after that, I'll share the link to you. If you're in doubt, please go through that one and pause and recall and all this. You do it yourself and prepare well for today's exam. Okay. So now I move on to the next concept here. So I'm going to see the content available in employee. Okay. So for this, select star from, I just move a little up. So select star from, name of the table is employee. So I'm going to compare 2 different tables here because I don't want to waste a lot of time in entering data again. These data I already entered this morning. Okay. So some data available here. I have employee ID, name, sales, job ID is there. Okay. Now by looking at this one, I'm going to explain some concept called what is a primary key, what is a candidate key, what is a foreign key. Okay. Now before going for a foreign key, I'll explain here, select star from job. I just keep one more file called job. So now look at this one here. Also I have job ID, job title, salary is there. And here also we have employee ID, name, sales, and job ID is there. Okay. So now in this case, employee ID acting as a primary key. Employee ID acting as a primary key. That means what? A unique attribute that identifies a tuple in a relation. I repeat again, what is a primary key? And a unique attribute that identifies a tuple in a relation. So in this case, E1, E2, E3, E4, E5 are unique values. There is no repetition of the values in the particular column. So I can call employee ID is the primary key. Then we have name, we have sales, then last one is called job ID. So when you come for the job ID, you can see this one, some data are repeated value, like 103 appears in 2 places, 102, 2 places appearing. Okay. Now come to the next table called job. Job ID, job title, salary given there. Now here, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106 appearing there. Okay, fine. So all are unique one. In this table called job, job ID is the primary key. Job ID is the primary key. And whereas in the previous table, job ID is not a primary key, whereas employee ID is a primary key. So look at this one. Here, the role of job ID is it acts as a foreign key. So what do you mean foreign key? Yeah, attribute which is the primary key in another table, which is a primary key in another table. In this table job ID is the primary key, where the same job ID acting as a normal key in another table. So we call that as a foreign key. So which is the primary key? Employee ID is the primary key and job ID is the foreign key. Now here in the table called job ID is the primary key and other things are normal one. Okay, normal key. Now I already entered all the values. Now I'm going to run some parts one by one here and I'll explain here. Okay, so first one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to display employee IDs, name of the employees and job IDs with the corresponding job titles. So job title is available in a table called job title, but here in the first table, I have employee ID, name alone. But what I'm going to display, I'm going to display ID, I'm going to name of the employee, job ID, and job title. So 4 things I'm going to display. Out of 4, in the first table, I have employee ID, name, job ID is there. When you come for the second table, there also I have job ID and job title I have. So when I'm going to display this one, there may be some conflict will be there. 2 job IDs are there. That's correct. So in this case, what I'm going to do is now listen very carefully. I'm going to select. What I'm going to select? First one, I'm going to select employee ID. Okay. So employee ID. Employee ID. Next one, after employee ID, I'm going to display name. So after employee ID, I just type name. Next one, after name, I'm going to display job ID. So if you use job ID now itself, then the computer will confuse. How is confused? I'll explain here. First, I'll enter the wrong data, then I'll explain, then I'll enter the correct command here. Job ID, comma. Now, after this, I need a job title also. Job title. So from where I'm going to get this one? From 2 table. What are the 2 tables? What is the first name and table here? Employee. From employee, comma, job. Okay. So I'm going to get from 2 different table, employee, comma, job. Now, what is the condition here? So here, where employee, in employee table, we have employee job ID. That ID must match with the job ID available in the table job. So it must match with this both. Then it will run. I already told you, I purposely making mistake in this statement to understand the concept here. The moment I press enter here, what statement is coming? Column job ID in field list is ambiguous. What do you mean ambiguous? Not a clear one. Not a clear one. I have computer is confused now. It understood what is the employee ID, it understood what is the name, it understood what is job title, but it got confusion over job ID. Why it got confusion over job ID? Because job ID available in two tables. One is in employee, another one in job. Till this understood or not? Okay. So now in this case, how to modify this one here? So I'm going for select employee ID, name, job ID. Then I have to say whether employee dot, sorry, here, employee dot job ID. It must be employee dot job ID. So I'm telling computer that one, you just go to a table called employee. There you select job ID. Understood? So job ID is available two different table, but I'm telling the computer, go to a table called employee and there select job ID. Okay. Next one. Then I'm saying this one from two tables I'm mentioning employee and job. And there after this one, the condition is what? Where employee.job ID equal to job.job ID. Now understood, in employee job ID is the foreign key, in job table job ID is the primary key. So by using foreign key, we can link another table. So what is a foreign key? It is an attribute, is an ordinary attribute, it's an ordinary key in a relation, whereas it acts as a primary key in another relation. So when I run this program, I get the employee ID, I get the name, I got the job ID, and I got the job title also. Clear? So now what happened? By using foreign key, I combine two relation. I combine two relation. That's what we call as a relational database management system, or RDBMS system. Okay. So I hope till this you have some idea about this one here. Now I'm going to the next point here. So what the next is now just for example, I want to display the name of the employees, sales, and corresponding job titles. Okay. So in this case, I want to display employees, name of the employees, sales, and corresponding job title. Imagine you are the boss and you want to know about the each person, how much sales he completed. Okay. So for this, I have a table called here a salary is there. Okay. Here sales is there. Correct. What I need now, I need name, I need sales, and what I need one more, I need titles also. So name, sales available in this one. Where is the title available? Title available in this place. Okay. So what is the link between first table and second table? In first table, I'm getting name, sales. Second table, I'm getting job title. The link between first and second table is job ID alone. So now I'm coming here. Again, the same process. I'm selecting, select, what is the name? Name only I gave. Okay, name. Okay, select name, comma. What are the things I need? Name I need. Then I need sales I need. Okay, sales I need. Then I need a job title I need. Job title. So here I didn't use employee.job title or employee job. I didn't give because these columns are unique one. So I just use as it is job title. From where? From two table. What are the two table? Employee, comma, job. So we got this one. And what is the link between first and second one here? Where employee dot job ID that is equal to job dot job ID. Like this, I can link. So now what happened? I got the name, sales, and job title from two different tables. So I got Sumit Sinha, how much sales he did, and what is the job title? I did this one. Okay. Now something is mixed up and down here. Now I want in some order, like who is the top performer in the sales. Okay. So for this, I have to prepare in order by. Okay. So what is the command for this one? I have to select name, sales, job title, and from employee and job, and we compare here. And after this, I'm adding one more thing that is called order by. Order by, what is one? Order by sales. I need descending order, DSC. That means our top salesman will up at top and I'll do it. So now what happened? The topmost salesperson will appear on the top and like this coming there. Suppose you are going for some range. I don't want all the people performance here. I need some people who did above some certain limit, maybe above 1 lakh, 13 lakhs. Okay, above 13 lakhs. Suppose look at this, above 13 lakhs is one. I don't want everything here. Okay, so I need some order here. So select. I need name, sales, job title. Okay, and from employee and job. Okay, and where employee ID this one, and so now use and another condition. Okay, and what is another condition? And sales between or above sales. I put this one above maybe 1 3, how many zeros? 5 0 2 3 4 5. So it shows that value. Okay, so like this also we can use this one, where condition we can do this one. Okay, so like this we can go for, like we can go for where, or we can go for some range between this to that one. We can compare that one. And now you tell me, what is a foreign key in employee? Tell me. I just come back to the file here. So select star from employee. So in this table, what is the primary key? What is the foreign key? Please tell me. Yes, please. Yes, please. You're not saying anything. Okay, fine. So here primary key is employee ID. And what is the foreign key? Job ID. Okay. So this is a course in the online class. The teachers are left alone. Students are left alone. Okay, fine. I hope Nitish is attending the class. Sometimes he'll keep physics book and attending the computer science class. Nitish? Okay, fine. He's sitting next to Murli. Okay, fine. So coming to the next part here. Okay. Now, for example, if you want to update certain things here. Now, Mohit Ramani or something is there, someone takes someone, and I want to modify the job ID of the person. Okay. So for this, what command I have to use? I have to use the command called update. Update. I'm going to update. What is the name update? I'm going to update employee. And I'm going to set, okay, job ID equal to 104. If you put the statement open, everybody will get 104. Okay. And I have to give the condition where maybe employee ID is equal to some number. You know, one of you please number. Okay, you will not say any number. I'll put randomly here. Okay, E4, and I close this one. So unknown column employee. Yo, I made a mistake again. Employee, MPL, employee ID. Update. Set. Okay. Oh, the conditions where employee, spelling AMPLO, employee ID. Sometimes we have to keep a simple on employee ID 104. So now one row affected, and we will see the output here. You can see this one, like E4 Mohit Ramani is the employee job ID become 104. His job ID become 104. Okay. So now I'm going to last 5 minutes, but anyhow I want to take a little more time. So I'll just take a little more time here. I'll come to this one. Okay. So now I want to show tables in this one. So I have mobile master and mobile start. I'm going to explain that one. Select star from mobile master. So it shows some data. MID, M company, M name, M price, M. There's a mobile manufacturer date, and so on. And one more table we have this one. Select star from mobile start. Okay, that's correct. Okay. So now I have two different tables. Okay, one is called mobile master. That is in a storeroom. In a showroom, we have this value like model ID, mobile company, mobile name, price, and manufacturing date. In another one, like a Goodone, they have registered here. Like what is mobile ID? They never bother about what is the name of the mobile, what is the model. They look only the mobile ID alone and how much quantity is there, who is the supplier of the mobile. So I have one data here. Now in the first table, mobile master, here among these 5 attributes, mobile ID act as the primary key. Mobile ID act as the primary key. Whereas when you come to the next table, here mobile ID cannot act as a primary key because you can see the replication of MP003, MP003 is coming here. So definitely here MID cannot act as a primary key. Here it acts as a foreign key. Here it acts as a foreign. Reason, this particular column is used to link with the another table. Now SID, maybe serial number. So here we have number. So this is a unique key in this one. Unique means primary. In mobile stock, S001, this SID become primary key, whereas this is a foreign key. Because quantity cannot be primary key, supplier cannot be primary key, and so on. So now I have 2 different table. Okay. So what I'm going to do with the table. So my student is already 37, since most of it joined very late. So I thought of taking a little more time to complete the process and will carry on. Okay. It's okay, or I have to wind up exactly at 10 o'clock. Please tell me. Accordingly, I do it. No response from your side. Very good. Then I understood this one. I can take my own time and I complete this process, but definitely not more than 5 minutes. Okay. So, okay. So now first one, I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to display mobile company, name and price. Okay. So mobile name, company and price. Not in this order. What I need, name first, company first, price third. What I should do? Come on, tell me. I'll select the table, select star from mobile star. Sorry, mobile. What's the name of the company? Mobile master. So I create this one. Now I'm going to display name, company, and price. So select M underscore name, comma M underscore company, comma M underscore price from mobile master. Now before exit, I'll ask a small question here. In the table, we look at this one, M is capital letter, underscore company, M underscore M is a capital letter there, but I use everything small letter. SQL will take care of that one. Okay, you'll not bother about uppercase, small case for the command, but it's always follow some standard because every time I have to change if shift and all this one, I just follow this here. So here it display the name, company, and price. Okay, now I want to display the price in descending order. What I should do here? I will display descending order. What I should do here? In descending order, what I should do here? And descending means the highest value should appear first and lowest go here. So I'm coming back to the here order by mobile price, order by mobile price DESC. So that means descending order. So in this case, what happened? Price wise is descending order coming. Suppose you need ascending order, you not add anything here, like select star from mobile name, company price, mobile star, order by M price, then semicolon. That is enough. So it will give the answer in the ascending order. So ascending order, descending order is up to you. You do this one. Now next one, display. I want to display supplier and quantity of. Okay, I want to display supplier and quantity. Maybe where is supplier here? I think the second table. So select star from mobile stock, enter this one. So I need supplier and quantity. I need supplier and quantity. What I should do here? Come on. Select mobile supplier, comma mobile underscore quantity. Okay, from mobile stock. So it comes like this way. Okay. Now in this case, I don't want all the data here. For example, from the table, particular supplier I want, particular mobile I don't display. Imagine MP003, I don't want display. I don't display this particular data. There is a second data and fifth data I don't display. So how to do this one? So in this case, I'm coming for this one, like select not order by, okay, from mobile stock, where MID, M underscore ID is not equal to, please listen here, not equal to symbol is less than greater symbol here in SQL. In all other language, we have exclamation equal is not equal to, but here less than greater symbol is not equal to, okay, not equal to MB003. Okay, so now I enter this one, I get the answer like this way. Okay, except the particular data, things are there. So like this, we can go for many things, and please practice well for the examination. Today we have tests for 25 marks. Okay, the same thing what we discussed so far, I'm going to upload in on YouTube channel. Then I'll share the link. If you want, you just go through it. Okay, it's not compulsory. If you want, you share that. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. It's time to close.